Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the second live broadcasted game. This is game 17 of the 2024 Softball Queensland Open Women State Championships. This game sees the still undefeated Far North Queensland taking on Brisbane Red. So batting first is Brisbane Red. So Louise is going to take us through the lineup defensively for FNQ.
So starting off with pitching duties, Jamie Redcliffe to Sophie Lawrence behind home plate. First base will be Seren Letizia, second base Harari Kuriara, third base Amaya Foxover and shortstop Moi Kurihara. In the outfield, Peyton Barrow in left, Sasha Flegler in centre and Paula Zaballero in right, with Monique Smith starting off the hitting here for Brisbane Red.
Wastes no time there, has a chop at that low outside, fouls it off. So a very strong team lineup for defensively for Far North Queensland.
Yeah, it's also plenty of firepower on the bench with Julia Fulton, Emma Wallace and Bree Evans.
And has a go at that one, gets it out, but straight to shortstop for the catch. That is Moi at shortstop for FNQ taking that.
So this will bring in Nicole Conacher for Brisbane Red next.
As we have a quick look at the replay while they set up for the next one. Yeah, straightforward catch there for Moi. Turns around to go. The short one has got speed to burn here. So, got some good corners in Amaya Foxover and first baser
Seren.
For FNQ defensively though, as this one is punched.
Oh,
great pick up from Foxover and gets the throw there in time as well. Amazing work there. Let's have another look at that one. So she was playing about halfway up the line because it was a short game. Oh, not sure what happened with that replay. Have to have a look at that a bit later.
First baser Hikari Kondo in next here for Brisbane.
Great outside pitch, but a little bit too wide, says plate umpire Alan Walsh. One and 0 the count here. Lovely correction there from Radcliffe.
Brisbane Red started in third place on the ladder this morning. FNQ obviously at the top.
And off the outside of the plate, Sophie Lawrence with the job behind the pitch this morning. Inside, nice little chop, gets it over. Shortstop, going around, we'll get the double here.
Beautiful.
Stand up double, exactly what Brisbane Red were looking for, and they have that first base runner. But FNQ do have 2 out so far.
Does bring in Pippa Atkins next. She found some grass yesterday in the game against Coral Coast. Just pushing that one outside of the zone.
Just checking with the plate umpire there. Says bit too low. And that one up over the zone for a ball. Two and 0 the count here so far. And it tries to change of pace, but leaves it hanging high. And just like that, Pippa Atkins jumps out to a 3 and 0 head in this count. See if she puts the bat away. Can Radcliffe get herself back into this? And sends a beautiful low outside rocket. She is right back into this batter now. 3 and 1 at the count. And a change of pace. Holds her hands back nicely, chops it foul up third base line in the end.
So Redcliffe coming back well in the pitch count here against Atkins.
Gone from 3-0 to a full count. Runner on second base, trying desperately to get home. Gets that. No, just misses, says plate umpire. Unfortunate there. Just having a couple of issues with our replays. We'll get those sorted for you mid-innings. So runners on 1 and 2 now. Force 3, but there are 2 down.
Shortstop Rebecca McDonald with the chop there.
Swing and a miss for first strike. Sophie Lawrence gives the signal from behind the plate. And it gets it up the handle. Oh, it bounces off Radcliffe, and all the runners will advance. Just got a bit too far away from her. She couldn't reel it in time. Not much she could do about that one. As FNQ just take a quick second to reset. No runs have scored yet, but it is loaded bases.
2 out though here for Brisbane Red, with Isabella Watson coming in to bat now.
Goes low, shoots it straight up first base, cleaned up and gets the out. So as we head into the bottom of 1, it is still a 0-all ball game. All right, we just sorted those replays out. Apologies for that. Let's head into the defensive lineup now for Brisbane Red.
Yeah, starting off pitching duties here will be Emily Solomon to Isabella Watson behind home plate. Hikari Kondo on first, second Brooke Spence, third base Yolanda Barber, shortstop Rebecca McDonald. In the outfield, Monique Smith in left, Pippa Atkins in centre and Nicole Conacher in right. DPing today is Rhiannon Smith, and we have Annabelle Bradford, Rachel Crack and Brooke McNamara on the bench.
So who is DPing? Who is she DPing for, sorry?
For Emily.
For Emily, right. So Emily will just have pitching duties today for Brisbane Red. Interesting, she is a good pitcher, but I guess it takes that pressure off her and allows her to just focus on her pitching for this game.
There's 3 days of tough competition too, keeping everyone fit and healthy.
Absolutely, tough job these coaches have, trying to get the balance right between not too many games, but not too few games either for these players.
So Amaya Foxover is set to start off the batting here for FNQ.
And does not waste any time, has turned on that one very quickly, fouls it off up third baseline.
Just guaranteeing that everyone up that sideline is actually watching.
That went an absolute mile, the speed of her hands on that swing. And again, fouls that one off, this time behind the pitcher. So not letting anything go past her here. She sees it, she's swinging at it. 0-2 the count though. Let's see what Solomon can do. Will we see a change of pace perhaps with those fast hands? Certainly
yeah, we do.
Gets and oh no! Oh, it's been an overthrow, and Amaya gets to 1 in the end. What an insane series of events! Unbelievable here. We have a look. It was a drop third strike. Pretty regulation, however, she did put it down. Amaya's realised that throw has gone absolutely wild. So took it a little bit too casually.
And certainly for the kids watching at home, this is why we always run on a dropped third strike.
Yeah, I have to
Not
come to
much
the
at
defense
this level.
there. I don't think she realised it was a dropped strike straight away.
No.
Because it did just fall right in front of the catcher.
Yep.
Either way, we now have a runner on one.
And we have Harari Kurihara in now.
She drops a great little bunt.
She is quick.
And she's beaten it out too. Unbelievable work there. Runner gets to 2. That is worth another look, that bunt. Fantastic job. Have a look here. Just stopped dead. Third base comes across and just beaten by a step.
Always enjoy seeing Harari with the short game because she is that quick. And that brings up Moi Kurihara now.
Again, going for the short one. Has a push at it. Can't get bat on ball though. That will be strike 1. Strike 1 here on the batter. Again goes the short one. It's gone high. Good catch there to record the first out.
Yeah. Well taken there by Isabella Watson behind the plate. So 1 away, and we have Seren Letizia coming in now for FNQ.
And that is hit out into left field, parks underneath it, straightforward catch, runners not able to advance. So that will be the second out for Brisbane Red. Doing a good job here. We saw FNQ in that first game this morning, very fast starters. They put 12 runs on in the first innings against a very strong New Zealand side. So Brisbane Red doing a great job here to keep the scoreboard clean thus far.
Jamie Redcliffe in.
And that gets away from the catcher and gets a long way away too. And Foxover and Hanari. Is that Hanari? Yes.
Kurihara, yes. Make it round.
Hanari on second base. So ball 1. Saw that like a beach ball, fouls it off. 1-1 now the count. Pitcher versus pitcher here. Always that extra little battle within a battle when you have a pitcher facing off against their opposition pitcher in the batter's box. And goes high. That's skied. It's shallow, but left field getting under it. Good catch there.
Yeah, Monique Smith, safe as houses with that glove in the outfield.
So Brisbane Red, despite a little bit of an early hiccup, are able to keep a clean score sheet as we head into the top of 2. It is a 0-0 ball game.
So certainly shaping up to be a tough game for these two sides. As we saw this morning, FNQ took down New Zealand 14-2 in the end. Went through undefeated yesterday against Redcliffe, Coral Coast and Redlands Green. Brisbane Red also were 2 from 3 yesterday, taking out Redlands Green and Coral Coast, both 7-0.
First batter in for Brisbane Red.
Will be catcher Sophie Lawrence.
Wrong team. That's
sorry,
FNQ.
that's FNQ. Do you know what? I'm used to seeing her in red, just with black. Brooke Spence, however, would be the person into bat.
Brooke Spence in. Sophie Lawrence, local Panthers softball club player.
I'm going to drink some more of my coffee, I think.
Great idea. Ball one. And that's a great outside. No, not so great. Apologies.
Do you want some
Alan
coffee
Walsh
too?
says, no. We are all the way in centre field, so I would trust the eyes of Alan long before mine. 2-0 the count here. Oh, that's a great comeback pitch. So, didn't introduce our umpires. Apologies. So we've got Alan Walsh behind the plate. First base umpire is Mindy Dobson and third base umpire is Stuart Tyler. So three-man team for this clash. And a change of pace there, high outside. Brooke able to hold her hands back nicely and fouling that one off over behind the back net.
We're definitely set for a good battle between the two pitchers here. Both have great variations in their lineups.
And can't entice a swing at that rise ball. Jamie Radcliffe looking very fit and up for this challenge. Oh, lovely pitch, and that will be the third strike. FNQ leave the batter stranded in the batter's box for the first out. I think she just beat it with sheer pace here. This was a fantastic pitch. Have another look at it here. This is at half pace too, remember, and it's gone in like a rocket.
So bringing us back into the game here, we have Yolanda Barber up for Brisbane.
She watches that one go low below the zone for ball one. Swing and a miss there. Didn't really put everything into that swing. I don't think she was super keen and couldn't pull out of it in the meantime. So 1-1 now the count. I'm thinking this might be a fairly new pitcher-catcher combination. Not sure how much time Sophie Lawrence has been able to catch to Jamie, but working well together so far. 2 balls, 1 strike, signals Walsh. Oh, that's a lovely low inside pitch for a 2-2 count. That looked fantastic.
Yep. Redcliffe, as always, moving it around that zone.
Goes there again. A slow roll at a second base, picks it up, fires it across. No mistakes there from this FNQ infield as they record the second out in as many batters in the top of the second innings here.
So yeah, Kurihara just does well to stay down on top of that bounce. Clean pickup, throw over to first for the out.
Wasn't the most straightforward of bounces either. I saw it sort of take a little bit of a kick, but she was up to the challenge as that low outside sails across the outside corner of the plate for a called strike.
Rhiannon Smith with the DPing duties here in the lineup.
Rhiannon Smith knows what speed is. She can get something into play. She'll do everything she can to outrun it. But swing and a miss there. Jamie just beating the bat very well so far in this game. Temperature's starting to get up there a bit, so player management will come into account. It is hot out in the sun as that one's fouled off. Bounces off that block back net. Comes all the way back to the pitcher just about. 0-2 the count. See if Sophie Lawrence moves Jamie around the zone a bit, try and get her to swing at something outside of the... Goes high and in, can't get the corner though. She's got plenty of pitches to play with.
Yeah, Smith just hanging out of that one, not interested.
Does need to protect that zone here. What can Radcliffe do? Oh, that's a beautiful outside and does well to foul it off. This has already become the very intense battle that we thought it was going to be. We're not even 20 minutes in. That is up and away for another ball. 2-2 the count. Change of pace. Shoots it up first baseline, but it will roll foul. Count remains unchanged. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So 2 outs here, but Rhiannon Smith proving to be a bit of a difficult third out. Doing a great job, using up a lot of pitches, making Jamie work. Too high, says plate umpire Walsh. Definitely look that way. So that is a full count. So fought back hard here. Rhiannon Smith has come from an 0-2 and can't get bat on that one though. That will be the 3rd strike, and Jamie Radcliffe retires the first 3 batters to end the top of this 2nd innings, heading into the bottom of 2. It is still 0-all.
So back in here for the bottom of the 2nd with Sophie Lawrence up to bat this time.
Comes out from behind the catcher's plate. As that one sails low for a ball. Should have a pretty good idea of what the strike zone is after catching 2 innings. Easier said than done though.
So we watched Sophie in the game against New Zealand, equally dangerous, short and long.
And that goes deep into left field, parked underneath it. Good catch there. So despite good contact from Sophie Lawrence, Brisbane Red able to record the 1st out.
Yeah, Monique Smith putting anything within a radar of her, she is going to catch those fly balls every time. Which brings in the centre fielder Flegler for FNQ.
And can't help herself. Big swing and a miss at that rise ball. Solomon sails it past the bat with ease. And it goes the opposite direction with the drop, and again just suckering in for that swing, and jumps out to an 0-2 lead here. Wondering if she'll go off the plate here. Isabella Watson giving her the signal. Let's see. Goes for that low inside, high inside even. Able to semi-matrix out of the way of that one.
Yeah. So we saw Flegler just not quite getting out of the infield with her at-bats in that last game, so she's definitely looking for that green.
And she will not get there with that one, as that is hit straight to the second baser. That will be the 2nd out of the bottom of the 2nd innings.
Yeah, comfortably taken by Brooke Spence. It was a good hit off the bat, just unfortunate.
We'll just finish watching this replay and get back live to the action. As we are back live now.
And Paula Zaballero lets that one go through.
Just floated in there for a lovely strike from Solomon. Took a bit of pace off that one, so shows she does have that variety, so making it less and less predictable for these batters. And again, high but outside of the zone this time. One on the count here. We'll watch over Joyce Lester in 3rd base coach's box here. Yes, that one is shot between out to right field. That's a fantastic hit.
Yeah.
And that is a solid single to right field. Exactly what the doctor ordered. 2 thumbs up from Joyce Lester. Absolute ripper of a hit there.
So 9th batter in the lineup here for FNQ is Peyton Barrow.
Has a great short game, but they are 2 out here, so looking to swing away, swing and a miss there. She sort of just came off balance a little bit there.
Yeah. Just a little bit too much oomph into that one, I think.
As Joyce Lester calls time just to have a quick chat to her young player, give her a couple of batting tips. Not a bad coach to have. As we are back into it. 2 down, runner on 1. Neither team yet to trouble the scoreboard. Gets a little bat on ball with that one. Shoots over to 1. Cannot outrun the throw. So did well to get it in play, but couldn't beat the throw of the shortstop. So heading into the top of 3, it is still a 0-0 ball game. Top of the 3 now.
Back up the top of the lineup here for Brisbane with Monique Smith.
Skies that one, but it's going to land safely behind the back net. Strike 1.
Popped it up to shortstop last time, so again looking to find some flat ground, get herself on.
And a change of pace. And I think she's beaten it. Yeah, good job there from the shortstop. Moi is at shortstop. So nicely done. It was a bit of a slow roller, so didn't have a whole lot of time, but got the job done in the end. As we have a look here, so change of pace for the pitch. And a little double pump, almost cost her, but got there in the end. As we see that one shot out towards right field, it will land foul though.
Conica just unfortunately finding the wrong side of the line out there.
Fairly common with some of these left-handed batters, especially if they tend to do that more slap hit style. They try and just drop it over third base's head up that line. And you can see she's going for that running slap style. Running sort of starts taking off. What it does do though is makes it somewhat difficult to get to those low outside pitches. So let's see if Radcliffe goes there again. Lawrence sets up, heads out to the outside corner. That is another foul ball. Ball 1, strike 2 now. So lovely Saturday down at the softball park here at Caboolture Softball. Lots of people, spectators here watching these fantastic games. Goes to shorten up, punches it through, gets it right up the middle. She will get on base. And that is the first base runner here for Brisbane Red.
This does put some speed on the bases here for Brisbane. Being followed up with Kondo, who hit that beautiful double out into centre field last at bat.
I'm guessing that she might go another short game here. Let's go with the wide angle, see what happens.
And if she does, we'll look for Nicole to find third base.
Goes for the pickup. That was quite athletic a catch there. So have another look here. See if there's either going to be a steal or a short game. That is low and outside. Everyone stays put.
Yeah, Redcliffe and Lawrence will be trying to keep it out of Kondo's zone here.
That one punched foul behind the catcher. Two balls, one strike, signals Alan Walsh behind home plate. And pops that one. It's going to go over the head of Peyton Barrow. It's over left field's head. Runners coming around.
Yeah, Conacher will go home. Condo's coming into 3.
So a little bit off. So that is a triple to Brisbane Red and the first run. So this 0-0 scoreline is finally cracked. Let's have another look at that replay. See how this hit was. Not a lot Peyton Barrow could do. Just use the pace of Radcliffe. And straight over her head, turned and chased. As we are back live now.
Adkins up here now, took a walk last time.
And that one is high over the zone. So only one down, runner in scoring position on third, with Brisbane Red already taking a 1-0 lead over FNQ. Goes for that low change of pace, but drops below the zone. 2-0 the count here. Low outside corner, too low, 2 outside. And falling behind a little bit here in the count. 3-0 it is now. Will Adkins put the bat away for the 3-0 count? Can Jamie capitalise on that? Yeah.
Oh, nice pitch.
Nice pitch. So generally not going to find a batter swing on a 3-0 count. And if you do so, you better make sure it's a home run, otherwise you'll cop it from your coach, I'm sure. 3-1. Great outside pitch, fouled that off, and quick as you like, Jamie has come back into this. It is now 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. Runner still in scoring position on third base, only 1 out. Oh, great change of pace. Oh, a bit too low, I'm guessing, though. Good effort, but not good enough.
So just calling time, FNQ, to come into the middle.
Just give that pitcher a little bit of a breather here. Time to reset. Runners on the corner, only 1 out. Let's see if Brisbane are willing to take that steal, and if they are FNQ willing to try and pick her off? Got a lot of speed over on third base. I'm sure we'll take full advantage if they do go for the pick off at 2.
McDonald at bat next. Hit that one straight back at Redcliffe last go round, just catching her off balance, unable to get down to the ground ball.
So let's keep an eye on the runner at 1. Yeah, she's taken off. They are going to take her. No, they cut it. That's interesting. I thought they could have had her if they let that go through, but chose to cut it off.
Not chancing it with that speed of Condo on third base.
In the end, runner advanced, successfully steals second base. Runners on 2 and 3, ball 1. That is hit to shallow third base. She'll take the out. That's probably the best result FNQ could ask for. Runners left stuck on 2 and 3 respectively.
And Watson put out at first base. She'll be trying to find that gap now and bring these 2 runners home.
2 out here for North Queensland. That is low below the zone for a ball. Just not quite hitting those corners as she is capable of doing here so far. It's probably just a ball off, I think. As she throws an absolute peach.
Yeah, no doubt in that one whatsoever, even sitting in centre field.
That was a beautiful outside, high outside. Whole ball across that top outside corner. Lovely pitch. Goes up and in, gets her in the forearm.
Ouch.
That will put her on base. Doesn't do any damage to the scoreboard. Still 2 out.
Thought you were going to say it doesn't do any damage to Watson there, but I'm pretty sure that's going to leave a little mark.
Watson will come off as the go-ahead, as the speed-up rule. She is catching, so she'll get a runner. Is this Brooke Spence in the
It
bat?
is. She'll be looking to redeem herself from the K2.
Loaded bases. Any safe hit will score a run.
Can bat.
That is low below the zone, ball 1.
As can all these girls. It's definitely a dangerous batting lineup for both teams here.
Yeah, you know any team's capable of putting on a bunch of runs if they get on a roll. So the defence is going to come into a play big time here.
That was Matrix style too.
It was interesting, but it was left alone and a ball in the end. And gets a piece of that, goes out to the second baser. She fires it across to 1. That is the 3rd out. So FNQ get out of that innings with loaded bases, trailing Brisbane Red 1-0. Bottom of the 3 here. Can FNQ get that run back straight away? Or will Emily Solomon and her team defend it? That one goes through the legs of Watson. No runners on, so no damage in the end.
But at the top of the order here for FNQ, Maya Foxover got on in a little bit of craziness last time round, so we'll be looking for her to put the ball into play here.
And doesn't want that low inside. Is happy to wait for something else to see if she can get a better pitch. 1-1 the count. And there's the pitch, but fouls it off. It has such fast hands. So it has more time than I think she realises against Solomon here, who is no slouch when it comes to speed of pitch.
No.
Ball 1, strike 2, advantage Solomon. And that is skied. It's going to land safely over the back net. Oh, Maya gets a hold of that one. Can she drop it? No. Just lands over third base's head in foul territory.
Yeah, good chase down there from Yolanda Barber, but not quite able to get it before it dropped.
So count remains ball 1, strike 2. So Emily Solomon definitely in the box seat here in this battle. And able to hold the hands back on that one. Oh, they're going to check, but nowhere near going, no. Mindy Dobson indicates the same. No swing there. 2-2 the count here. Maya, if nothing else, taking a lot of pitches, which is what you want your leadoff to do. Good hold for that outside. Watched it very closely. Full count now. Three and 2, Solomon versus Foxover. And that is low, says Alan. Ball 4, well left from Foxover. She will take first base. Remember, the whole ball's got to be above the knee.
So coming into a little dangerous pocket of this FNQ batting lineup with Harari Kurihara followed by Moy, both really good at the short game with the wheels. But the chip
Chops
over.
that one. That's a perfect slap hit from a left-hander.
Perfectly done there.
Chipping it over shortstop slash third base. They are getting 2 seconds without any dramas. As we have a quick look at that replay.
Just timed it perfectly off the bat here.
See that, chipped it exactly where she was aiming for. As we are back live now, runners on 1 and 2.
Moy Kurihara shapes up.
Tries to bunt, but can't get bat on ball there. She struggled a little bit to put the bunt down in her first at bat as well.
Yeah, just popping that up for a fly out for the catcher last time round.
As we see Joyce Lester call time and have a quick chat to her young batter. Some words of wisdom. Get back in there and see what can happen. That is in the dirt.
Well picked up there behind home plate. Watson keeping it in front and keeping those runners on first and second.
Moy gets ready. Runners on 1 and 2, ready to pounce. Drops it short. Able to get that one into play. And they will take the out, but Moy does her job, pushes those runners into scoring position. Now standing at second and third base, respectively. Have another look at this bunt. Came around nice and early. Good grip on that bat. And a good out there from the third baser.
And this does bring in Seren Letizia. Her batting has been on fire this tournament, and in the game this morning,
She watches that one go high inside.
saw her bat 1,000, including an easy stand-up triple through centre field.
So runners on 2 and 3. Anything in the outfield should score a runner, whether it's caught or not. That is too low. 1 and 1 now the count.
So runners to score here for FNQ.
And gets a piece of that. Oh, ugly bounce there for the second baser. Right field cleans it up, but the wheels show 2-run score. And that one hit has turned this game around with FNQ now taking a 2-1 lead. Let's have another look at this. Second base there. Is it Leah Ebbett?
Brooke Spence for
sorry.
Brisbane Red.
Just gets a bit of an ugly bounce. I think it might have not bounced and actually gone through the legs in the end. So we are back live now. Sophie Lawrence has a chop of that. Goes to shallow right. Should be caught. Is caught. That will be the second out in this third innings.
So Sophie Lawrence in now.
No, that was Sophie Lawrence that just flied out, was it?
No, it was Redcliffe.
Radcliffe, sorry, apologies. So back live. Sophie Lawrence swings, chops that foul up third baseline. Strike one here. And hits that high, shallow first base coming around. Takes the catch in the end as we head into the top of 4. FNQ immediately respond, taking the lead back 2-1 over Brisbane Red.
So back in here at the top of the fourth with Yolanda Barber.
Chops that one away for strike one. So can Brisbane Red hit back immediately as well? After taking a 1-0 lead, FNQ immediately hit back with 2 runs. As this one is just a little slow roller. Lawrence has enough presence of mind to let it roll foul.
It was almost a very sneaky accidental bunt.
Yeah. But smart enough to let that one roll back into foul territory was Sophie Lawrence. Tries for that outside corner, can't hit it, definitely low and outside. Ball on strike 2. And that is a beautiful outside corner, does not miss it that time. Fantastic job there on pitcher's plate. Could not have asked for a better pitch for the strike, 3rd strike.
Brings our DP in, Rhiannon Smith. Also looking for a bit of redemption this at bat. K2'd last time too, Redcliffe.
Lets that one go low below the zone for ball 1. Yeah, her FNQ teammates cheering Jamie on. Gets that.
Great hit.
Lovely little chop out to right field. We got a 9-3 maybe? No, not in time. Way too much speed by these batters.
Great effort by Paula Zaballero in right field there.
She really hit that out of the meat of the bat. That was a lovely piece. It's an outside pitch. She went with it and got all of it.
So runner on first, back up the top of this lineup here for Brisbane.
Turns to bunt. Ball gets away from Lawrence. So a comfortable allowed steal in the end.
Opens up first base here for Smith.
And straight away, we see Brisbane Red hitting back with the tying run on second base. Swing and a miss.
I think she was aiming for the fence a little bit on that one.
1-1 the count here. She does have, she does shorten up on that bat. We can see here, she does have a bit of a choke on the bat. Give her a bit more control. Able to hold off from that low outside. Ball 2, strike 1 now. Bit of a smile there from Jamie. Thought she might have had it sucked in. That's too high. No, it came off the knob of the bat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a foul ball. So 2-2 now the count. Just didn't get out of the way in time.
I think we were almost in Japanese running bunt territory there off the end of the bat.
Yeah. 2-2 the count now.
Not intentional this time.
Tying run on second base. Waiting for a signal that she likes here, Jamie. Gets it, throws it out to right field. Is it going to land fair? Yes, it is. And it kicks away.
And that is 1 run in.
She is rounding 3 here, gets held up by Dave Waller. Stand up triple, and just like that, this game is all tied up again. So have a look at this pitch here. Low outside. It just kind of hung in the middle of the zone. And that was all the invitation Monique Smith needed.
Just snuck it in the line there. So we now have a runner on 3 with Nicole Conacher coming in.
We're going to see a running slap or a running bunt here.
She had that beautiful little single to centre.
She is looking to step and drive potentially. Sometimes what they'll do is they'll wait it out until they've got 1 strike on them and then go for those shortened hits. Our centre fielders are really enjoying being in the action today. Goes outside, punches it foul up third baseline.
Nicole has wheels for sure, but just punching it up that line gives herself that little extra bit of time to get to first base as well.
1-1 the count here. Go ahead run on third base. Good outside, straight to, oh no, she's dropped it.
Dropped it.
So they'll throw her out instead. And all's well that ends well for FNQ. Could have been a disaster though. Have another quick look at that one.
I think sometimes they just come into your gloves so quickly.
Whether she dropped it as part of the catch or when she was trying to get the ball out. I think it was when she was trying to get the ball out, so I feel like the catch would have still
stood anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
But Hikari Kondo in now. Tripled through left field last time, as well as a double through centre at the start.
As
you can appreciate why we're calling time.
Joyce Lester just calls time. So 2 outs. Go ahead run currently on third base. Top of the 4th innings. They are churning through these innings. Game has been going for less than an hour. FNQ will be looking to leave the batter left wondering in the batter's box.
Yeah,
safe hit will score a runner here for Brisbane Red.
Definitely a dangerous batter in this Brisbane Red lineup.
Up and away for a ball. Good pace on that though.
Yeah. Sophie will be working hard with Jamie to keep it out of that batting zone.
As she hangs one on the low outside corner, fouled off by
Kondo.
Can she put something over the infield, get that runner home, or will Radcliffe get one past the bat? She goes to that outside corner, can't hit it. 2-2 now the count.
Oh,
good catch
nice.
from Fox over at third base. And that will retire Brisbane Red. So Brisbane Red able to tie the game up in the meantime though. FNQ will get a chance to retake the lead as we head into the bottom of 4th. It is a 2-all ball game.
So back into it here in the bottom of 4th with Flegler up.
Let's that low inside go for ball 1. And punches that to shortstop. Good pickup. Ugly throw.
Oh,
well picked up
done.
though. Just kept her eyes on that one. Think she owes her first base or a chockey for that.
Yeah.
As we have another look at this. Came off the end of the bat a little bit. Did well to get it, but just balked the throw.
Kondo proving equally dangerous with a glove as a bat there.
That one bounced over third base's head. That's running up the line. That's a beautiful hit by the FNQ batter. Just smashed it hard into the dirt, popped it straight over third base's head. Nothing the infield could do there. If we have another look.
Really consistent from Paula in the batter's box today. Singles to the outfield both times.
Sorry, I do apologize. I don't think that bounced. I think that was just straight over the head.
And Peyton Barrow watches the first strike come through.
That's not Barrow, sorry.
Oh, is it?
That looks like the
we had a
third
change?
baser, potentially. Or maybe a change, yeah. Number 30-something into bat right now.
Is it Bree Evans?
Yeah, it looks like it. And she punches that one. Good pickup from the shortstop. Gets the
Nice
force at
out.
2. Fantastic pickup there. And well appreciated by those down here at the grounds. Gets the lead runner and the... Is that the second out, potentially?
It is the second out.
As we see there, beautiful pickup. We go back live now from the top of the order. Maya Foxover balks at that high one, wanted to go, thought better of it.
I was looking for that.
And fouls that one off. 1-1 the count, sorry. Maya is not perturbed at her count. She knows she is swinging and hitting anything that's in the strike zone. Watches that one go by. Ball 2, strike 1. Two and 1 the count here on... That was too high. 3-1 the count now. Maya Foxover, great team bat here. Has the go-ahead run on first base. Can she get something to find grass? And she does. That is through the infield.
Rip.
That is a lovely ground hit. It will be a single. Beautiful job there. Runners now on 1 and 2 for FNQ. Just stays down on that nicely. Rips her hands around nice and late.
Brings in Harari now.
Left-hander, can she get something going? That is low and outside for ball 1. Swing and fouls it off there. 1-1 now the count. FNQ, great chance here to reclaim the lead, but there are 2 outs, so can't afford to get any mistakes. And again, fouls that one off. Ball 1, strike 2 now.
So Evans and Foxover ready to run if Harari can pop this into play.
We'll most certainly find Foxover will be pushing for those extra bases. So look out, Evans, you'll have someone coming up. Gets that into play, but caught by second base. That will retire this innings. As we head into the top of 5, things are still all tied up at 2 apiece. So just that one change with Peyton Barrow coming off and Bree Evans coming in. So Bree Evans now out in left field as the left-handed batter comes up for Brisbane Red.
So should be Pippa Atkins in.
So that one drops below the zone for ball one.
And it is.
That one also down and away. 2-0 the count currently. And swing and chops at that one. Fouls it off up third base. Ball two, strike one. Great change of pace there. Goes to second base, steps, throws, and that is the first out of this fifth innings. They make it look easy, but nothing is simple out there. Good job there by the second baser.
McDonald in now.
Great low outside called strike to get ahead early in this count. And that is up and away, gets away from Jamie there. 1-1.
So Beck 1 from 2 and her at bats as well. Really high batting stats for both teams here.
Up and over the zone for ball two, strike one. Yeah, this game definitely the potential to be a final preview. Two of the higher ranked teams here. Great low outside for a called second strike, 2-2 now. Looks like she took a little bit of pace off that. I think these guys might be teammates at Bears Softball Club at Brisbane Softball. And swing and a miss. Jamie comes up with the chockies in the end, recording the first out.
Second out.
Second out, Ethan. Took one away from FNQ. Apologies there. Two out now. Have a look at that pitch there again. It was a good enticer. Couldn't lay off it. Couldn't get bat on it as we're back live. And immediately,
Watson gives it a rip to second.
No mistakes there by the second baser. And exactly what the doctor ordered for FNQ. 3 up, 3 down. Heading into the bottom of fifth. It is still all locked up at 2 apiece. So Moya in to bat here for FNQ. Can they get a roll going and take this lead back? High outside from Solomon there. Ball one.
Emily certainly coming out victorious in this little patch of the batting lineup for FNQ so far. But we've seen with FNQ, it doesn't take much and they will run with any little gap you give them.
As that one is below the zone. So a 2-0 count here for Moy. And that one is floated through the zone. Change of pace did Moy in there. 2-1.
Really nice pitch from Solomon there.
Variation in pace being used by a number of these pitchers throughout this tournament to great effect. And that one, ground to shortstop. Had to run backwards on it. I think she's there. Oh no, says the umpire. Didn't beat it.
Stretch.
Unlucky. Let's have another look at that.
So McDonnell and Kondo combining here phenomenally.
Let's have another look. Oh, anyone's game. You tell us at home, did you think that was safe or out? Have a comment on that one. I think I'd have to watch it a dozen more times to work it out. So good job there by Mindy Dobson, first base umpire. Huge swing. She was laughing as she swung then.
Yeah.
Head was all over the shop. One hell of a swing though. That is strike one.
Wren certainly not a stranger to hitting a bomb.
And drives that one, but it's going to land foul up third baseline. Heads up there, Joyce in the third base coach's box. It's coming at you.
I think she's prepared. Years of catching though, you don't get out of the way, do you?
No, you block it. Next thing you know, she'll be blocking it. And that one's skied very high. Solomon calls early. Good catch there from the pitcher. That is 2 out now. So Brisbane Red are not going to give away these runs with any sort of ease.
Does bring in Redcliffe. She's been caught out both at bats in left and right, but finding that space.
Let someone go through. Right smile. Inside called strike. Again, loving these little battles within a battle. Pitcher v pitcher. And can't help herself on that one. Does well to get her hands up high enough to get a bit of bat on it. There's a good rise ball there from Solomon. Two strikes. Good leave there from Radcliffe.
Yeah, Solomon winning in the pitcher battle so far in this game, 2-0. Redcliffe will be keen to show her where the grass is though.
Ball one, strike two. Oh, well held. 2-2. That was a very enticing pitch. But Radcliffe does well to keep her hands back. 2-2 now the count. Ball two, strike two, pitch comes in. Oh, that is smoked out to left field. Diving, but can't take the catch. So forward dive, but bounced in front of her just.
I tell you what, Smith was not far off that and it would have been an absolute cracker of a catch.
Yeah, definitely would have made the highlights reel for Speckies. Let's have another look at it.
I think you still make the highlights reel surely just for the pure effort.
Is there an attempted Speckies highlights reel? That is a great effort. But Radcliffe wins that mini battle in the end.
Back.
And all of a sudden, we had the speed up rule go ahead too. So Radcliffe is off. She has a base runner now. Looks like Amaya Foxover might be the base runner.
And Sophie Lawrence.
And that is up and away for a ball. Now Foxover's jumped on base for the running duties. That is low and outside. 2-0 the count here. We're hitting the middle of the day here. It would be starting to get warmer and warmer. And slides under,
Ooh.
definitely safe there. Maya Fox over, good slide there. Have a quick look at that one. Gets under it well and truly, beautifully done. So runner now in scoring position, but 2 outs, so we do need a safe hit. That is going into
And that looks
shallow.
like it will be.
No, well taken
not.
there by left fielder. So made up some good ground, but FNQ unable to convert that base runner into runs on the board. So we head into the top of the 6th, and given the time left, potentially the final innings, it is still a 2-all ball game. Top of the 6th, can Brisbane Red take the lead back again? It has been an extremely close game with more than one change of leader. So probably the last at bat here for Brisbane Red.
Straight after it though.
Swing and a miss on that low outside for the first strike. That is
And
high.
Spence puts that up.
Centre field parked under it. Good catch in the end. Not easy to judge those. Well, I don't find them easy to judge. These girls make it look easy. So we have another look at that replay. Made up the ground early, gave herself plenty of time, and had 2 hands with that glove.
Flegler straight under it, not a problem.
And a big thumbs up from her pitcher there. Very thankful for that catch, I'm sure. That is the first out. And we've got a change here. Brooke McNamara is coming in.
Oh, for Yolanda Barber.
Whether it's a full change or a pinch hit, soon to be seen, but very dangerous with that stick. Can she break this game open for Brisbane Red? It's not an easy task to come in after sitting on the bench for the entire game. Anyone can do it. It's going to be the experience of McNamara. Incredible pitcher, has been in those Queensland teams for a number of years.
Oh.
Watches that one sail low across the bottom of the zone.
I don't know, I felt like I was ready to catch that one out here.
Yeah. Just feel like something's building here potentially.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if she doesn't get it now, it can be our fault. Commentator's curse is
Sorry,
real.
Brooke.
And gets a little bit of the edge of that one. Back to the pitcher, no mistakes there. We'll blame Louise for that one.
You called it.
And that is the second out for FNQ in the meantime.
So Rhiannon Smith here, fresh off the single into right field last time.
And that has absolutely nailed the camera. I think that's a $5 donation, that one.
Oh,
Absolutely hit it flush.
See you in a couple of weeks at Brisbane, is that the one?
I do wonder if these teams have their own inside betting pool.
I would.
How many cameras they can hit.
They might
bit
now.
of change of pace there.
Oh,
Diving
beautifully
effort.
done.
Can't get to it. And that is the go-ahead runner now on first base. Not going to be easy for Brisbane Red though, because FNQ already have 2 outs.
However, Monique Smith fresh off that triple to right field last at bat. Hits a big ball when she gets a hold of it.
And
trying to do it again.
Absolutely. And again with the cameras, people.
Yep. Well, you told him there was a betting pool in it.
Yeah, must be. Strike one, nevertheless.
Nothing wrong with a game inside a game, Jane.
Two all, 2 outs, top of 6. Oh, just outside. That was not a bad pitch. A little smile there from Jamie. 1-1 at the count here. That is too high. Monique Smith does well to keep her hands back. Two balls, 1 strike. Oh, it goes with the change-up. Able to hold the hands back, but number 20 for FNQ takes the catch, and that is 3 out. She had her infield screaming at her to go for the double, but there was 2 down.
Saving one for next time.
Yeah, as we head into the bottom of the 6th, FNQ will get one more chance to snatch victory here. It is 2 all in the bottom of 6th. We do have an immediate change in the batting lineup. Coming in number 38, who skied it over to first base. Good catch. So that was Emma Wallace coming in for a pinch hit. Not able to get on base though. And that is the first out for Brisbane Red. They're going to prove me wrong here. If they can get this innings done quickly, they will have a shot at another at bat. FNQ. Number 50 something into bat now. Sorry. Low inside called strike. So, getting too wrapped up in this game. It's an absolute nail biter. Oh, that's a good hit. Oh, good pick up there.
Stayed down on it.
And it gets the out. That is 2 outs in quick succession. So, if Brisbane Red can record this next out within the next 5 minutes, they should be able to. They'll get another at bat here. As the number 9 batter, Bree Evans, comes in. Can she start this 2-down rally here for FNQ? That is low and outside for a ball.
On with the fielder's choice at short last time, but fielder's choice this time would suggest a throw to first.
And low across the knee roll there for a called strike. Solomon as cool as ever on that pitcher's plate. She knows what she can do. And that is high and outside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lovely high inside pitch. 2-2 the count. All right.
Such a tough tussle the whole way through this game between these two sides.
Got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. It is 2 all.
That's too many twos.
See what these two come up with. Oh, that's a great floater. That is a called 3rd strike.
Yeah.
She is left stranded. And we will get another innings in here. So Brisbane Red wrap it up nice and quick. And they will have one more bite at this cherry. So we're going 7 innings here, people. Fantastic game so far. Number 34 coming into the batter's box.
So Nicole Conacher, 1 from 3 in her at bats.
Low outside, it fouls that one off up right field side, third base side for strike 1. Strike 1 on the batter. Comes around short early, punches that straight to Fox over, sends a rocket, good stretch there.
Foul ball. So she gets to try that again.
Have another look at that. Looked like it was called foul. And again, that one goes foul. Two strikes on the batter. And that is too low. Did she swing?
Yep.
Yes, says the base umpire. That is the 3rd out.
First out.
First out.
Unless you're counting down.
3, 2, 1. So 1 down here for FNQ.
It's nothing like the support of your friends, is there? So Condo in.
That is outside for ball 1.
Condo's definitely had the most dangerous bat of this game from both sides.
And takes some pace off that, but still can't hit that outside corner. That is 2-0 count. Third time's a charm for Jamie Radcliffe. Finally gets that outside corner. 2-1 now the count. Can't hit it a 4th time. 3-1 now the count. Too high, and that is a walk. So go ahead run is walk to first. FNQ will be hoping to roll a double here. Runner on first.
Pippa Adkins in. 2 walks and a ground out through seconds so far for Pippa.
High outside for ball 1. And fouls that one off for ball 2. 1-1 the count. FNQ looking to shut this innings down if they can. The steal is on. Did they get her? Out. Certainly did, says base umpire Stuart Tyler. So great job there for FNQ. Have a quick another look at that. Yeah, well out.
So 2 away here.
2 outs now. No runners on. And that is another strike.
So Jamie keen to shut this innings down.
2 the count. 2 outs. 2 all scoreline. And a swing and a miss.
There she does it.
And so FNQ at worst will tie this game up. They will have the chance though to win it as we head into the bottom of the 7th. It is 2 all. Bottom of the 7th. Top of the order for FNQ, Maya Foxover. And she has gone high, shallow, and overrun it. And Amaya absolutely runs like the wind.
Dear
Called
Lord.
it safe. She was not mucking around. And Waller not happy with that call at all. He is coming out for a chat with Stuart Tyler. Let's have a look at the replay in the meantime. She was not wasting a second here. Amaya Foxover.
The speed on that run.
She was at first base in under 10 steps. She was already gone.
Replay just cuts out a little bit too soon for us.
I think we can all see Dave Waller's thoughts on this. He needs to be a bit careful. Has he just been thrown? No, we'll just see. We've got the plate umpire here. Yeah, Waller just been thrown from the game here. So coach has gone for Brisbane Red. None out. Walk-off run on second base. Brings up Moi in the batter's box. No,
Harari.
Harari, sorry. And that is called first strike. Lovely pitch there from Solomon.
So it'll be interesting to see if Harari drops it short or goes with the chip.
And punches it. Amaya's going to get to third quite easily. They will record the first out. So winning run now on third base with Moi in the batter's box and only 1 out. Almost certain to see a squeeze play here.
Absolutely.
Let's see what the coach, Joyce Lester, decides to do here.
We'll watch Foxover take a big jump off 3, I'd say.
Watches that one go high for ball 1. So didn't come around early on that one. She might be waiting to get into this count a little bit more, or could just be willing to run with a solid hit. Any sort of outfield hit, fly or ground, should see them win Yeah, she's going for the hit by the looks of it.
Excellent.
1-1 the call now. I think Leicester can see something in the outfield will almost certainly score Fox over.
Absolutely. We know Moy can certainly hit the ball.
1-1 the count here. Bottom of the 7th. That is punched to second base. That is an incredible catch there. 2 out now.
That glove of Brooke Spence on second base, just proving a bit of a bogey for FNQ through that hole.
Number 4 batter in the lineup now, Seren. She'll be charging on the hit here. Maya Fox over.
Yep.
And that one fouled off.
So Wren will definitely be looking to reprise her batting from the New Zealand game this morning. She was hitting some big bombs.
Top. Oh, good inside pitch. Called strike. That's an 0-2 count now. Brisbane Red. One good pitch away, but one safe hit away for FNQ. Who can do it here? Anybody's game. And that one is skied. Second base calls it, gets under it, gets the catch, and Brisbane Red hold on. And at the bottom of the 7th, it is a 2-all game. And I feel like that's almost fitting for this game.
Yeah.
7 innings, 2-all. Unbelievable softball there from both teams.
Great to see both teams holding their nerve the whole way to the end of that 7th inning.
So we will end this stream here. That score will hold 2-all. We will see you back here at 12 o'clock where we will see Coral Coast taking on Brisbane White. Look forward to seeing you then.